Crown Prince Fumihito, Crown Princess Kiko, and their daughter, Princess Kako, took in a flower exhibition taking place in Tokyo. They visited the venue on January 26, the opening day of the three-day event. The exhibit was organized by 12 prefectures, including Tokyo, and 6 flower-related organizations. The three saw a reenactment of the Fukuroda waterfalls in Ibaraki Prefecture using weeping willows and a new rose species. They also watched a live flower arrangement competition by high school students.
Japan's Princess Aiko, the daughter of Emperor Naruhito, graduated Gakushuin University on March 20th. The princess, who entered a university as a Japanese literature major in 2020, spent the first 3 years of her university life taking classes online due to the coronavirus pandemic. She started going to the campus only in her last year. She said that she was happy that she was able to meet wonderful professors and friends. She added that she will never forget the memories. Princess Aiko will start working at the Japanese Red Cross Society in April.
場所が小さいんですけれども、この訪問者に非常にこの場所が大きく感じられるように描かれているトリックになっています。すごく広く感じますね。Io sopra ma che carino, mi danno sopra.ついても言及したいと思います。ギリシャ人はこれまで彼の文学作品を通じてこのように温かくお迎えいただいておりますことに心から感謝申し上げます。天皇陛下からの言葉でございます。くれぐれもよろしくと仰せでしたが、125周年と文化観光年を契機にギリシャと日本との友好親善が深 深まることを願っておりますとのお言葉でございました。
No, only the photographer.
Welcome, Your Excellency.
こちらですね、オリンピックの聖火リレーが行われています。オリンピックに出ることが目標です。見れること楽しみにしてます。
国賓としてイギリスを公式訪問中の天皇皇后両陛下はチャールズ国王夫妻にお別れの挨拶をするためバッキンガム宮殿を訪問されました。会話を交えながらチャールズ国王夫妻と両陛下が出てこられました。天皇陛下はチャールズ国王と皇后さまはカミラ王妃と懇談されています。握手を交えて和やかな雰囲気です。最後のお別れの瞬間までお話を続けられています。おととい夜の晩餐会以来、体調を整えるためホテルで過ごされてきた皇后さまも笑顔を見せられています。両陛下と国王夫妻は改めてお別れの挨拶をされています。イギリス訪問6日目、国賓としての日程は今日が最終日となるため、国王夫妻とはここでお別れとなり、この後の子どものための博物館訪問や天皇陛下お一人で予定されているウィンザー城でのエリザベス女王の墓参り、明日の両陛下のオックスフォード訪問は私的な行事となります。陛下は訪問前の記者会見で今回の訪問について日英の交流の積み重ねを踏まえながら旧交を温める機会にしたいと話されました。天皇陛下は1983年からのイギリス留学で当時皇太子だったチャールズ国王と初めて会って以来親密な交流を続けられています。今回の訪問ではそれぞれの場面で打ち解けた様子で会話され、長年の信頼関係が伺えました。このお別れの挨拶でイギリス王室との国賓としての公式な行事はすべて終了したことになります。最後のお別れの瞬間まで懇談が続けられています。そして両陛下は車両に乗り込まれました。手を振られています。最後の瞬間まで国王夫妻に手を振られている皇后さま、そして天皇陛下の姿が見られました。速報でお伝えしています。先ほど国賓としてイギリスを公式訪問中の天皇皇后両陛下はチャールズ国王夫妻にお別れの挨拶をするため バッキンガム宮殿を訪問されました。
今、天皇皇后両陛下がお別れの挨拶を終えてバッキンガム宮殿を後にされます。
天皇皇后両陛下がお別れの挨拶を終えてバッキンガム宮殿を後にされました。
天皇陛下を乗せた車がウィンザー城へと到着しました。
天皇皇后両陛下と共に姿を見せられた上皇ご夫妻。今日午後、ご夫妻の卒寿90歳を祝う音楽会が開かれ、両陛下の長女、愛子さまや、秋篠宮ご夫妻、次女、佳子さまも出席されました。90歳で記録が残る歴代天皇最高齢の上皇さま、上皇后さまも10月で同じく90歳を迎えられます。それを記念し音楽会を主催したのは、ご夫妻の側近や宮内庁幹部たち。ご夫妻にゆかりのある音楽家が集まり、親しい人たちとのお祝いの会となりました。先月3日には、上皇后さまの新型コロナウイルスへの感染が確認されましたが、今はご夫妻ともに普段通りの生活に戻り、規則正しく過ごされているということです。先月23日の沖縄慰霊の日には、今年もお住まいの仙洞御所で黙祷されたというご夫妻。この日、あるエピソードを側近に語られたといいます。それは1975年、お二人が初めて沖縄を訪問された時のこと。沖縄が本土復帰をして3年、皇室に対して複雑な県民感情が残る中、最初に訪ねられたひめゆりの塔では、火炎瓶が投げつけられました。この時の訪問のことを新しくお二人の担当となった側近に語られたといいます。さらにお二人が語られたのは、その後に訪ねたハンセン病患者の療養所での出来事。帰り際、入所者たちから旅の安全を願う沖縄民謡で見送られた時の感動を上皇さまが沖縄の歌に読み、その後、上皇后さまが曲をつけられました。歌声の響きと題したその歌は、
단죽하리 失ぬ疑いぬフィ
即位30年の記念式典で、沖縄出身の三浦大知さんがお二人の前で披露しました。上皇ご夫妻はこの時の思い出も側近に話されたということです。退位から5年余り、ご夫妻は今も国民に心を寄せながら穏やかな日々を送られているということです。
Prince Hisahito, the nephew of Emperor Naruhito, and second in line to Japan's chrysanthemum throne, turned 18 years old on September 6th. He is the first male Imperial Family member in 39 years to reach adulthood, and the first to do so, since the age of adulthood in Japan was lowered from 20 to 18 2 years ago. The previous member was his father, now Crown Prince Fumihito of Akishino, who is first in line to the throne. Hisahito shared his thoughts for the first time in writing on the occasion of his birthday. He expressed appreciation to the many people who have supported him in various ways over the past 18 years. The teenager is a senior at a high school affiliated with the University of Tsukuba. With the academic year ending next March, he wrote that he wants to cherish the little time he has left in high school while working toward his next step. He said he wants to deepen his learning with each and every experience, assimilate them, and grow. Officials said that at school, the prince is a member of the badminton club and proactively expresses his views in group projects. He also made a presentation on the theme of plants suitable for spawning dragonfly eggs in his integrated study course. To put priority on his studies, officials said his imperial coming-of-age ceremony will be postponed until after he graduates in March 2025. They are considering using the costume his father wore for his coming-of-age ceremony when he turned 20 in 1985. In Japan, the imperial crown is currently handed down to male heirs who have an emperor on their paternal side.
Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako hosted a tea reception for recipients of the Order of Cultural Merit and People of Cultural Merit at the Imperial Palace in Tokyo on November 5th. This was the first time Princess Aiko, the only child of the Emperor and Empress, took part in an imperial tea reception. Crown Prince Fumihito, Crown Princess Kiko, and their second daughter Princess Kako also attended. The event in which food and drinks are served had been cancelled the past 4 years due to the coronavirus. Manga artist Chiba Tetsuya and professional golfer Aoki Isao were among the guests. The Emperor commended the accomplishments of the guests in fields including academics, culture, arts and sports. Aiko was seated at the same table as her cousin Princess Kako, the second daughter of the Crown Prince and Crown Princess. She asked questions to an expert on the early modern history of Japan, who conducts research on diplomatic and trade relations between Japan and Korea.
Princess Yuriko, a great-aunt of Emperor Naruhito, passed away on November 15th at St. Luke's International Hospital in Tokyo. She was 101 years old. Imperial Household Agency officials said the cause of death was old age. She had been the oldest living member of the Imperial Family. In January 2023, she took part in the Imperial Family members' New Year greeting event with visitors from the general public at the Imperial Palace. She was hospitalized in March this year for cerebral infarction and aspiration pneumonia. After being moved from the intensive care unit to the general ward, she was also diagnosed with heart failure and underwent treatment and rehabilitation. Until last week, she regularly spent some time in a wheelchair and got massages. Yuriko was the widow of Prince Takahito of Mikasa, who passed away at age 100 in 2016. Takahito was a younger brother of Emperor Hirohito, known posthumously as Emperor Showa. The officials announced on November 8th that functions of her whole body, including the heart and kidneys, were found to be declining in tests conducted the previous day. The officials said the princess was resting in the hospital's general ward and responding to calls from visitors by nodding and opening her eyes. But on November 11th, they said the decline in her bodily functions was progressing. They said her blood pressure gradually dropped from early in the morning on November 15th, and she passed away at 6:32 a.m. The Imperial Family now has 16 members, 5 male and 11 female. The oldest is Emperor Emeritus Akihito at 90 years old. A funeral for Japan's Princess Yuriko was held in Tokyo on November 26th. Princess Yuriko of Mikasa, the great-aunt of Emperor Naruhito, died at age 101 on November 15th due to natural causes. 500 people attended the ceremony that was held in Toshima Gaoka Cemetery, including Prime Minister Ishiba Shigeru, Princess Aiko and Crown Prince Akishino. Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako did not attend the ceremony due to traditional customs. More than 900 general mourners also bid farewell to the princess. Princess Yuriko will be buried in Toshima Gaoka Cemetery after being cremated.
A post-burial graveside ceremony was held on the afternoon of November 27th for Princess Yuriko of Mikasa at Toshima Gaoka Cemetery in Tokyo. Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako later visited the cemetery. Princess Yuriko was buried on November 26th. The graveside service was held with chief mourner granddaughter Princess Akiko of Mikasa, Crown Prince Fumihito, Crown Princess Kiko, Princess Aiko, Princess Kako, and other members of the Imperial Family. The Emperor and Empress, who usually do not attend such ceremonies, visited the cemetery after it had finished. The Emperor offered a tamaguchi and then quietly bowed in reverence, with the Empress following in kind. Emperor Emeritus Akihito and Empress Emerita Michiko were also scheduled to visit the site today, but decided not to due to the condition of the Empress Emerita's leg. After the Emperor and Empress visited the gravesite, they spoke with Princess Akiko of Mikasa to offer their condolences.
Emperor Naruhito held a luncheon at the Imperial Palace on December 26th, inviting Prime Minister Ishiba Shigeru and other cabinet ministers. At the outset, the Emperor said, "I truly appreciate the hard work you all do day and night in the service of the nation. And I know there are many difficult things you have to deal with, so please take good care of yourselves." This luncheon has mainly been held at the end of the year to thank the Prime Minister and ministers in the cabinet. However, as it was cancelled in recent years due to the coronavirus pandemic, this was only the second time it has been held since January 2020. Crown Prince Fumihito also attended. Emperor Naruhito spoke to Prime Minister Ishiba and asked him, "I know you are busy, but can you relax a little?" And they had a friendly conversation.
Princess Aiko, the only child of Emperor Naruhito and Empress Masako, turned 23 years old on December 1st. On her birthday, Princess Aiko visited the Sento Imperial Palace to greet Emperor Emeritus Akihito and Empress Emerita Michiko. She smiled and waved to the people gathered along the street. Her year at age 22 was full of firsts for her as a member of society and as an adult member of the royal family. At a press conference when she became an adult member of the Imperial Family,
小さい頃から人見知りなところがございますので、これから頑張って克服することができればと思います。
she mentioned that she wanted to overcome her shyness.
自分が参加しているということには
Over the past year, we have seen her interacting with many people and exchanging words.
たくさんの新しい学びを得て充実した4年間を過ごすことができました。
After graduating from university in March, Aiko joined the Japanese Red Cross Society, hoping to work in the welfare sector. She attended the garden party for the first time and chatted with the invited guests with a smile. This year was also the first time for her to attend official duties alone. In May, she visited a special exhibition on the tale of Genji. In October, she also attended a local public function by herself in Saga Prefecture, with all the tension in the air. She bent down and made eye contact with the children and smiled at them. She was looking at this Japanese paper in the video released for this year's birthday. This is the paper that Princess Aiko herself made during her first official local duty in Saga Prefecture.
僕もみんなですね、直鷲はみんなもっと緊張してガチガチにこうなるのかなと思ってお迎えさせていただいたんですけど、やはりこう笑顔というか朗らかでリラックスして臨まれたからこそ僕たちも何かこうガチガチになることなく、ありのままでこうお迎えすることができたので、何かそういう雰囲気を持たれた方かなというふうには感じました。
As a child, Aiko accompanied their majesties on their official duties and grew up watching her parents' backs as they joined the people. In a year of firsts, she seems to have inherited that attitude. Together with her parents, she was also interested in animal welfare. In the course of living in her home, she also experienced separation from an animal close to her. This August, Mi, a tabby cat that had been with them for 14 years, passed away. In 2010, Mi was rescued after wandering into the Crown Prince's palace, the residence at the time, along with her parent cat. A photograph remains of a young Princess Aiko feeding Mi. Princess Aiko has cared for rescue dogs and cats. While saddened by Mi's passing, she is said to cherish her time with the animals she continues to live with, taking care of them with affection. Princess Aiko is said to be leading busy yet fulfilling days, balancing both work and official duties, while gradually gaining experience as a member of the Imperial Family she is also steadily taking steps forward as a working member of society.
Princess Kako visited an exhibition on January 9th that featured Pokémon characters made by Japanese artisans. About 20 craft artists, including living national treasures, made 80 works using various techniques such as metal carving, dyeing and weaving. She contemplated a work using 900 strands of embroidered lace titled Pikachu's Forest and said that she can see the artist's world in the work. Princess Kako, who serves as the president of the Japanese Koge Association, looked around the exhibit for about an hour and spoke about her memories with Pokémon during her visit.